There's been a lot of recent releases on AI coding tools and models, such as Droid CLI and Codex CLI and also Claude Code. But I have settled on one after trying pretty much all of them, and that is Claude Code with GLM 4.6 and the coding plan. So yeah, why am I using this instead of Claude Code with the Pro plan or even the Max plan? The reason is I have actually used it for 3 months prior to using the coding plan from GLM. I was on the Pro plan, which was like $20 a month. It was fine the first month, but the last 2 months was not good because I kept reaching the rate limits, and I have also seen a lot of people on X complaining the same thing, and they were on the Max plan. So I switched when GLM coding plan came out. I was first on the coding lite. I tried it for a month, and then I renewed straight to the GLM Coding Pro because they have a lot of discounts. I went straight to the quarterly plan, which is $15 a month, but you have to pay per quarter, which is 3 months. And yeah, it costs $45, but it was a really good deal. I've been using it for a couple of days now, and bro, let me tell you, if you want value, get this. But yeah, I have also tried others on Codex CLI with the ChatGPT Plus plan, and in my opinion, it's not as good as Claude Code, the CLI itself. I don't know what they've done, but probably the system prompts, tooling and stuff is different. But yeah, in this video, I'm going to show you guys how good this combo actually is by making a real world app that I have thought of. And it's going to be using my typical coding workflow. I have tried a lot of different workflows, and this is like the best workflow that gives me the most consistent results and also the best output. So yeah, it is a spec-driven development, and I'll go through it with you guys, like showing you guys like a real world scenario of how you could use AI coding and maximize it by providing the right context and tech spec. To begin the workflow, we start by creating a tech spec. If you don't know what tech spec is, it's pretty much like a technical specification for whatever feature or product you want to build. Now I'm using Codespace for it. It's a tool we've built. It allows us to create this tech spec from an initial prompt, which is your main idea or like the problem you want to solve and everything like that. Now from there, you can then get a set of docs and also the tech spec.md. And we will start off from a starter kit. Why am I using a starter kit? I'll explain to you later. But first, I'll show you how I got my tech spec. So it starts off on Codespace, and you can try it out for free. This is actually on my free plan. Yes, this is on my free plan. You get 2 uses, which is more than enough, and then you can upgrade it after, and you'll get unlimited uses on the auto mode for now. It is a limited offer. So how I start is I just write my initial prompt, which is like the idea and stuff, and like my core features that I want to implement and like what I want to use. And also it does support using like a starter kit, which then it will initialize using the starter kit, creates a new repo for you. Of course, you also need to add your GitHub first by integrating your GitHub token. Now, after the task has been created, it will create a tech spec, which should be here. If you press this button, tech spec button, there we go. These are the tech spec that was created. It is the specification on what the feature or like what the main product idea is about, and should be followed by the AI agent we will be using. So this was the original description that was on the initial prompt. Now from there, it expanded into these different sections where it actually explains what the agent should do, because this has gone through my GitHub repo, my code base, and scanned through everything and pretty much made a complete plan on like what it should do, or like what the agent should do via these information. So other than that, it will also create tasks. And now these are the tasks, and it has been implemented by the Codespace agent, but we won't be using that. I will be showing you guys how to do it locally by just creating by just using some of the commands that is provided here. So yeah. So anyway, let's continue on to the third step, which is creating the project directory. And let me just show you first on the second step, the repo has been created. You can just visit it here when you press VPR, or even just go here. You will see this is the repo that was made by the Code Starter Kit, which is the Fullstack Starter Kit we have. It is also free. You can get it. It's built on top Next.js 15 with ShadCN and Tailwind, with Drizzle RM and Postgres, and also better auth for the auth library. Okay, so to continue the flow, I will start on the third step, which is set up the project directory. And here I can just clone the repo that was created by Codespace. It is here, even though it has already made a PR, but I'm gonna start from scratch from the starter kit. So yep, I'll just copy this and then I'll go on VS Code, which is my IDE of choice for now. Okay, now I'll open that and clone it. Okay, and then I'll open it. There we go, that's cloned. Now, the next step would be to implement the docs and the tasks from Codespace. All you do is you open this text back dialog or modal, and then you press this. And yeah, you just needed to create an API key, which I have done. And yeah, and we can just copy the full prompt and you can run your agent here. So I ran Claude Code. It is on Claude Code v2 with GLM 4.6. This is running on the coding plan from GLM. Now I just need to paste in the prompt that was from Codespace. Now it should do everything for us. And what it is gonna be doing is it just installs CodeGuide CLI, which then allow the agent to connect to our server, which is on CodeGuide, which is also with the Codespace API, and it'll add the docs to the documentation folder and then also add the tasks to the root directory and everything else that is required. Alright, so Claude Code with GLM has finished getting the docs and set everything up in the project directory. As you can see, the docs has been updated. It's saying that it's modified because there was like a template document from the starter kit, and yeah, it has updated it. So as you can see, there is this is explaining everything about the app that I'm going to build, which is an AI virtual assistant sort of app where I can just chat with the AI through like a chat window, and then it'll do everything for me by doing database tool calls and creating me schedules and everything. So yeah, that's a brief overview on how it works. And just to show you guys that this is the right docs, if I go to project requirements document, okay, let's see. It's saying, okay, there we go. That is the app name. And yeah, that's exactly what I want to build. Now, other than the docs, it has also added the rules, which is the agent.md and then instructions.md. But we will be using, this. So if you check, there's also a task.json, which is the actual list of tasks that will be created. But yeah, CodeGuide CLI has access to the Codespace server, which then can get all the tasks that has been created, which are these. So yeah. And as you can see, it has already started. Like it was saying that it's updating, it's gonna start the first task. But before that, I just wanted to explain to you guys. And now just to start from scratch, I'm gonna just make it continue the tasks. Continue. And I didn't write any other prompt, except for that initial prompt before on the text back modal here. So yeah, it was this one. I just ran that and then yeah, it's doing it automatically now. So yeah, I'll just skip until it's done and we'll go through what the first prompt has created. Alright, so Claude Code plus GLM has finished implementing the first few steps, which was on the initial prompt and from the tasks over here. So we'll see, and I'll start running it and we'll see how it looks. So this is the UI on the first page that was created from Claude Code plus GLM. Because it was using the starter kit, it was still pretty much utilizing the landing page of the starter kit, because I didn't ask like a specific home page or like landing page. And I have already created my account through the sign up button. So now let's try signing in. Okay, let's try signing in. And okay, so it is on the dashboard and it seems that it's showing what I've asked it to do, which is be able to see the events, my tasks and my expenses. Now, there is no way of interacting with the AI for now, but it looks nice overall. And you can see it is still using the dummy data on the left side. Oh, actually it is. It does have this AI assistant button, but it's not working. So I'll check that. But overall, yeah, it's looking pretty good. And the database also, I ran it and the migrations have been saved. As you can see, because this is using Drizzle, I'm able to access the database. That's why I love using Drizzle. You can just let the AI actually have full control of your database, run queries and everything. And you can also view it on the local machine, sorry, on the local host, as you can see. And yeah, let me just do a few prompts, like showing it that I can't press this AI assistant button, and we'll see what that does. Okay, so it seems that it has fixed it. This was just one prompt and I just told it to, fix the link that was here because it wasn't working. And when I visit it, it should be able to go to the chat page now. Oh no, actually they changed it. Okay, that's interesting. So this doesn't work, but I guess they added this. Let's see if that works. All right, that's working. Okay, it looks good. Like it is very simple. There's no like other panels or windows, whatever. It's just a chat page. So let's try it out. See if it works. Let me try this default prompt. Okay, let me see if that works. Okay, there is an issue. Let me check what the issue is. Okay, there is no error there. I mean, there's no real log there, but let me try again here and see the network log. Okay, it's an internal server error. So that means I need to check the logs of the server, and it is saying that, oh, okay, I forgot. Okay, of course, I didn't put in the .env yet. That's very crucial for you to be able to connect to OpenAI. Let me just do that. I can just start again with the prompt. It should be working now. All right, so there is still an error, but let me try like a different prompt. Let me do it 3 p.m. Seems that the prompt I wrote did fix the tool calling issue or like the AI chat issue overall. Let's try it out. Add a meeting for tomorrow at 4 p.m. See, that works. Okay, that's great. So yeah, the UI is looking pretty like minimalistic and it's not even showing me like full details, but you can always adjust that through a prompt or two. And let me see if these data are actually inserted into the database. Okay, so as you can see, there are now calendar events, which are meetings, and it is for today and tomorrow. Let's see how it looks on the dashboard now. Let's go to the dashboard. Okay, the links are still broken, so I'll just have to do it manually here. Okay, so yeah, the dashboard, I don't see any data. Let's see if there is an issue with the data fetching. There is an issue, so yep, that's how we debug. We just see the logs and we provide the context to the agent and then it'll be able to fix it. Okay, let me just, do another prompt, put this error from dashboard page. There we go. And then I just do that. And then, yeah, we continue and we wait until it finishes fixing the bug. Okay, so the issue before with the dashboard, one of the issue was I didn't actually see that the data that was inserted had the incorrect date because I think the AI didn't have the context of the current date. I fixed that, so this was the new event that I created, which was a meeting, and now it is on 2025. That's correct. Now let's see. I also did some more chats with this assistant, so yeah, it made a new task for me preparing for the meeting tomorrow. Let's see if those tasks and the event actually is fetched and properly implemented in the dashboard. Let's see. Okay, that's nice. So you can actually see the data now. There is the upcoming events and then the recent tasks, which is really nice. And of course, you can also do the expenses, but I didn't do that yet. Let's actually try out the CRUD. Okay, that actually just make me go to the AI assistant, which is fine. That's actually what I wanted also. Let's try. I did some groceries. That's a reasonable purchase. Let's see. Okay, it's saying that it has done it. Let me see if we can go back to the dashboard. Okay, so that doesn't work. So probably needs a little bit of tuning with the system prompt. But yeah, overall, it is working great. Like you can chat with the assistant. That's what I asked. That's clearly on the tech spec and also on the tasks. As you can see, these were all implemented just fine. I only had to do like 1 to 3 prompts to fix the errors. which are now fixed, and the rest should be just UI issues and also like the CRUD. Now that's all for this demo. I just wanted to show you guys like the whole workflow of what I use, and yeah, like, as you can see, using Claude Code plus GLM 4.6 coding plan is really good. Like the rate limits are so high, like I've never reached them. Now I am on the pro plan. Also, you can use Codespace, it's free. It will help you create the tech spec and also the list of tasks, and we can get starter kit from Code Guide through the Code Guide starter full stack, and you can create your own app. So yeah, that's it. Thank you. If you have any feedback or questions, just leave them in the comments below.